Hey everyone, welcome back to Shesinherapron. Today I thought I would have a heart-to-heart chat with you all. Hey, it's so good to see you. Thank you for coming and tuning in to today's vlog. I am glad that you're here, and I have a message from my heart that I would like to share. Okay, if you're new to my channel and you're like, who is this chick? Click the subscribe button down below so you never miss the fun. We get kind of crazy around here. It's pretty fun. Alright, so today I thought I would chat with you guys. I'm not thinking all of you as a group. I'm really like focusing as like if I'm just talking to you. You right there, hi. How's it going? Because I have something that has been weighing on me for a few months now that I really want to get out and put out there. And I think it would help benefit some of you. I have a lot of women who write to me saying, you know, I felt inspired to start a YouTube channel. I don't know where to start, or I've thought of doing this, but man, the negativity that could be out on YouTube or the internet, there's so much of it. How do you seem to handle it okay? How do you deal with people cutting you down? How do you deal with trolls? And it's because a lot of women I have met who feel inspired to share, but they're afraid of the backlash. They're afraid of what another person will say. And I guess I'm approaching this, I mean, if a man's watching, you can approach it to other men, but really this is going out to women in general. I just want to have a real discussion with women about who we are, what we bring to the table, and how we act can affect generations. You might be like, what? How is that? So let's back up a little bit, okay? So I started YouTube 4 years ago in April, 4 years ago. Crazy. Can't believe I've been doing it for 4 years. I felt inspired one day to just start. Like I was following other women on YouTube that really had inspired me and helped me change my life. One, I will give a huge shout out to Cassandra from Organized Clutterbug. But before she had that channel, she was Melto79. And I found her after I had my last child, after I had Shaylee. And man, she just helped me get my life in order with her cleaning tips and her organizing tips. Was Cassandra, is she like this perfect vessel at it? No, she is real. And I was drawn into her by her realness. Like she would sometimes slip and say a bad word, or she would really show her vulnerability. Anility, that word, right? See what I'm doing? This would stop some people. Sorry, I had to take my bands out. It was hard to talk. Okay, so, and I loved her realness. I loved her story, how she went from, she called herself a slob to an organizer now. And this is what we're doing in our life. We're going from one stage and trying to be better and do better and create order and peace in our lives, and then we rise above where we were. It's called evolving, it's called growing, it's called reaching new levels. And she just inspired me. And so a lot of her tools and things that she was doing in her home I started implementing, and I was like, it helped me a lot. So I felt inspired one day to start a YouTube channel. It was the weirdest thought. I'm like, okay. I was like, no, you really could do this. And I was like, all right. But I was nervous at first about putting myself out there, but I thought, oh, it's going to be a while before anybody finds me. Like, I'm not going to get any views. I'm not going to get any subscribers. Like, it's going to be pretty, like, it's okay because no one's going to find me. But the ball just kept going and going and going, and here we are 4 years later. So I started off YouTube putting the things that I'm trying to do better in my life out there because I wanted to, you know, when you lose weight and you're like, I'm going to report to you so-and-so of my achievements, and so I can, you know, be held accountable. So that's what like YouTube is for me, and how it started was I really want to change this area of my life or my home, organize it, clean it, make it better. I'm going to put it online, show everybody, and be held accountable. And so that's how it got the ball rolling. I never, and I've always admit my faults on YouTube. I'm not the best cleaner, I'm not the best organizer, I'm not the best cook, I'm not the best mom, I'm not, but you know what? I am improving and striving in all those areas every day of my life. And we all are. You can, you all relate. And I know that because, sorry, my camera died. Anyway, and I know that we're all feeling this way because I received many emails and letters from women saying thank you. I'm feeling the same way. I'm going through the same thing. And so, and those things, those letters and things have kept me going these 4 years. I noticed, and I noticed with other YouTubers, especially women, especially moms or young ladies who are married, who are starting off their life. Once you hit a certain number of subscribers, it's like they find you. Like people, trolls, comments, things like that, they find you. And they like to peck. Like I've seen many women, great women, stop doing YouTube because of what other women and trolls and people are saying. And it's really sad because their message is so good, but they let it get to them. And I pray that one day that these women will come back because they have a voice. There's people that need to hear from them. And same as you, because a lot of you have said, I would like to do YouTube. I've been thinking about it. I feel the call to do it, like I feel led to do it, but I'm afraid of what could come from it. And to that I say, ignore the negative, because the positive outweighs all that. When I get hit with something, I just go back and I keep all of your stuff, guys. I keep your letters, everything, and I go back and I read those and go, this is why I'm doing YouTube. This is why. Even though I'm not perfect and I have all my imperfections, this is why I do YouTube right here. And I have seen and I have heard other women say, well, I've never let my house get that way, or I didn't do that as a mom, and I always had my house clean. I always had dinner. I'm basically boasting themselves like I'm so good at this. From what I want to say to you, if you are that way and goodness, you've got it all together, that's awesome. But if you're one of the women that are leaving negative comments or joining other social groups to bash those that are trying, I say, why are you hiding your talent and criticizing others for sharing their talent or their developing talent? Why cut them down for that? And I think it's too because other people have fears and things that they're going through, and some stuff stems from jealousy, and it's hard to see other people move forward. And it's like, okay, have you heard the terms like crab in a bucket? If you put one crab in a bucket, the crab can get out, okay? But if you notice, if people are picking crabs on the beach, they'll hold a bucket, and that thing could be full of crabs. And you could sometimes think, why aren't the crabs just climbing out? Like, you don't need to put a lid on it. Because when crabs are in a bucket, even if there's two crabs, okay, one crab will pull the other one down that's trying to get further ahead. It's their natural instinct thing of when they see one crab getting further ahead, they pull them down. They pull them towards them. Okay? This is what some people with negativity in them or self-doubt or jealousy, this is what they do. They see someone moving ahead. They don't like this. They got to pull them back and pull them down. You're being a crab in a bucket. Why do that? If you are good at cleaning your home and keeping it clean all the time and getting your kids to do it, shine. Let your talent shine. Like, start a blog, start a YouTube channel, share it with your neighbor. If you know someone that's struggling in that area, give a friendly little tip or something. Why cut others down for them showing them what they're trying to do with their life, or this is their life? Why cut them down? It's very sad and it's very ugly. And I'm saying this not to be hurtful, and I'm saying this not to poke at people. I just want women especially to wake up. We were given so much. We're given so many talents and so many abilities that we should be lifting one another up instead of being a crab in a bucket and pulling them down. If you see another woman going for it and improving and getting to the next level, my gosh, cheer them on. Like, that is awesome. Go for it. Because I guarantee you, with that attitude, When you go for something, there's going to be a line of women behind you cheering you on as well. So if you feel inspired to start a blog or YouTube and put yourself out there, I'm your biggest cheerleader. You go for it. You go for it, because someone needs to hear your voice. Someone needs to hear from you. We live in a world where it's just crazy and all these messages and all this crap is coming at us, right? All this negativity. There's so much negativity in the air right now, right? We need people who can bring a positive message or laughter or something to your day that can inspire you to do better or to be better or to even get out of your PJs and put jeans on or to put that bra on or to even brush your hair. Because I'm telling you, we need each other. The days ahead are not going to be easy. They're not. And we need women to stand up and help support one another. Help just say, hey, it's good to see you, instead of cutting down. And so I really feel that I had to get this message out today. And this could really bother some of you, and that's okay. If I hit a nerve today, that's okay. Because if I did, then you're aware of something that maybe you have to work on. I am not perfect. I know my faults, I know my weaknesses, and I know what I have to work on. I am, so aware. I don't need you telling me. I am so aware. But thank you for pointing out my flaws, because I'll do better, and I'll soar better, and I'll share with other women. Have you heard of the story? If you go to my Facebook page, I will post a video for you. It's this really fun video about the woman looking out the window. And she was mocking at her neighbor, saying, her laundry's so dirty. What is she doing? Why isn't she cleaning her laundry? Because that laundry just looks so dirty. Well, guess what? She looked a little harder, and she looked, and she's like, She went and cleaned her window. Her window was dirty. So looking through her eyes, she could see, she thought the other person's laundry was dirty, but it was her window that was dirty. I suggest that we stop looking through windows and judging and look in the mirror. There's so much we could work on, but there's so many people out there that want to help and be your cheerleader. So if you want to put yourself out there, or you are a YouTuber that has put yourself out there and you feel defeated by the comments and the negativity, remember the people that have written to you or commented like, you helped me out so much today. Thank you. Thank you for helping me get out of bed today. Thank you for having me see that I have value in this life. You made me change my mind about taking my own life. Thank you for sharing your humor or your insight on this. This really helped me today. You'll be amazed. If we can focus on the positive, it is just going to keep fueling you to share. We need women, strong women in the world right now that can be positive and share positivity. Teach somebody and let your light shine. We all have a light in us. Shine. So my message to you today, ladies, is shine. Somebody needs to hear from you. And if you don't feel comfortable about putting yourself on the internet, you have a friend, someone in your neighborhood, someone at church, someone at school. If you have intentions to help and bring positivity, there's going to be so many situations that are going to fall in your lap that you can help somebody. Because believe me, there's somebody out there that needs to hear from you. Negativity is going to come. It's just part of the territory. It's going to come. But man, you can help so many people. That's my message today. That was really deep and crazy. And go ahead and give the thumbs down if you don't like it. That's okay. But just know that I am moving forward. She's in her apron's going to move forward. And I hope that you're all there with me, because it doesn't move forward without you. And I hope that we can, in this community especially, lift up one another and help support one another. If you want a safe place to go to, I want She's in Her Apron to be a safe place. Okay? And I hope that we can all get to know each other a little bit more and be each other's cheerleader and lift each other up. I hope that we could do better. I really do. I hope that when we want to judge somebody else, I hope that we could do better and make someone's day better. That's my hope. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate and love you all. And of course, leave your thoughts down below. Leave your comments down below. I'm here for you. Thanks for joining, and we will talk to you later. Bye.